Welcome to week 6, everybody. We want to let you know that we miss you and we hope that you're watching because this is
how would they not be watching?
This is what happens when you wake up late. Welcome to week 6, guys. We want to tell you we miss you a lot.
Gnarly, bro.
A lot. From the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Excellent.
Welcome to week 6, everybody. Woo! We only have 1 week left, and we want you guys to let you know that we miss you so much, and we're glad you're here with us.
We are.
For those of you who are new this week, we're going to give a little recap of what we've been looking at. So, we've been looking at 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7, which talks all about love. We've looked at We've looked at a bunch of different stories. We've been looking at a whole bunch of stories that highlight different characteristics of love. Some of those stories include Joseph, Jonah, the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector,
Parable of the Good Samaritan, the parable of the prodigal son, and Jonah the last 2 weeks. Sorry.
I already said Jonah.
You already did? Shoot. Lovely. Today we're looking at verse 6. So that says, "It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth."
Let's look at what these two things mean. For rejoicing in wrongdoing, it means that you are excited about other people doing things that are bad, or you are pushing people to follow through with the bad plans that they have. It can also mean not really standing up for things that are right. So you're not necessarily saying that wrong things are wrong, even though you know they're wrong, so you kind of just let them happen. We'll take some time to show you an example right now.
Do you want me to steal it, or do you want to take it?
You take it. Take it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it. Ah. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Woo! You stole the cookie, and it was last one. Yeah! Yes!
I'm the top of the world, and I have a cookie.
Okay. But what we should do is rejoice in the truth, which means encouraging people to do the right thing and rejoicing when they do the right thing, and rejoicing in the Bible and in the good news of Jesus Christ. We'll show you an example of this. Bro, look at this verse. "For God so loved the world so much that he gave his only son, so that whoever believes in him may not perish, but have eternal life." Bro.
Yo, eternal life, bro? This is the best news I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my gosh, same.
Jesus is so cool.
Give me a high five.
Jesus.
Sorry, I will corrupt the chocolate. The story we're looking at today is about Zacchaeus, which you can find in Luke 19, verses 1-10. Let's take a look at it right now.
Zacchaeus was a tax collector. As you know from the video about envying and boasting, tax collectors weren't very well liked back then.
I hate you.
Zacchaeus stole money from people, just like most tax collectors, and he was very rich. One day, Jesus was passing through Jericho, which is where Zacchaeus lived. Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus, but he couldn't because he couldn't see past the crowd and he was very short. So Zacchaeus decided to climb a sycamore tree. Jesus walked toward the tree and looked up at Zacchaeus. He said,
"Zacchaeus, come down from there. I am going to your house today."
So he came down and welcomed Jesus gladly. But the people were not happy about this. They said,
He is eating with a sinner.
after spending time with Jesus, Zacchaeus' heart was changed.
Look, Lord, I will give half of my possessions to the poor and to the people that I have stolen from. I will give them back 4 times the amount that I took.
Today, salvation has come to this house, for the Son of Man has come to seek and to save the lost.
Yay!
How did you see rejoicing in wrongdoing in this story? Did you? What about rejoicing in the truth? We'll give you some time. Let's play concentration. No repeats. Oh, hesitation. I'll go first. Oh, and you'll go second. Category is animals. Bird. Oh, you win.
In this story, there actually isn't a specific rejoicing of wrongdoing, but it's an example. Jesus is the example of what to do when someone is doing something wrong. So did Jesus call Zacchaeus a sinner? Did he be like, I don't want to be at your house today? No, that's not what he said. Jesus showed Zacchaeus so much love, even though everybody else thought that he was doing wrong, and everyone was like, a sinner? Not in my house.
And Jesus also didn't say what Zacchaeus was doing was right. He didn't say, Zacchaeus, stealing from the poor is the right thing to do. No. As Leah said, he just showed him love, which is what we can do. We see rejoicing in the truth when Zacchaeus decided to give half of his possessions to the poor. We can see that change in his attitude and how he saw life after he ate with Jesus. He was rejoicing in the good news of Jesus Christ, in the wonder that Christianity is. And that brought him to be generous and to really rejoice in it. That is the evidence of rejoicing in the truth.
It's really cool because in John 14:6, it says, this is Jesus talking. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So Jesus literally is the truth, guys. He is truth. Nothing about Jesus is wrong. Absolutely nothing. So how cool is that we get to know Jesus, who is the truth, so personally.
And we can rejoice in it. And that's just a wonderful thing that we can do here at church. You can do it at your home, anywhere. Just rejoicing that Jesus exists, that he died for us. Like we read in one of the examples, John 3:16. That's something to rejoice in.
A lot of people also don't really know Jesus, so take knowing Jesus as such a privilege and an opportunity even to see his truth play out in your life, which also you should rejoice and tell other people about Jesus.
So they can rejoice too,
exactly.
Right?
When they see how happy you are and how much you're rejoicing in Jesus, they're gonna be like, whoa, who is this guy? And then you can tell them all about him. So we encourage you to speak up when you know that things are going wrong or there's wrong things around you, and also take the time to rejoice and celebrate when truth wins.
All right, let's get started. It's time for our craft. So this is our second last part, and we're just cutting out one piece of the D. So we're finally on the D. Woohoo! All right, let's cut it out. Yay! All right, now that we have this cut out, we're gonna write rejoices in the truth. We're not gonna put the first part just because it's too long, and just the main idea is to rejoice in the truth. So that means you don't rejoice in wrongdoing, basically. So let's do it. I wrote it a bit weird, but you can still read it. That's all that matters. All right, now we're going to decorate it any way you want. I'm gonna use glitter again just because, you know, it's fun and it's pretty. So yeah, I've said it every week for a few weeks. Be creative. Find things in your house. Pasta noodles. I'll do that next week. I keep forgetting to bring them. Whoops. Use paint if your parents allow it. Anything you want. Pastels, those are cool. Just any kind of thing you want. This is my final project. You see the little star, the glitter. Pretty, pretty.
So today we looked at verse 6, which says, "It does not rejoice in wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth." Let's say that one more time all together.
It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Let's try that again.
Different versions, guys. What if we did KJV? The Jameth? The Jameth, anyone? I don't know what word is that. Okay, let's read that one more time together.
It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. So let's say them all together. Well, the first three, not verse 7 yet. We'll do that next week. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. So that's 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 6. It's a long one, but we can do it. And we want to know if you have already done it, have already had it memorized. And we want to hear you say it, because it's just so encouraging and great when you guys have the verses memorized.
We want to thank you guys so much for watching. We had a lot of fun, and we hope you had fun too.
My hair's messed up.
Are you ready?
No, never.
I'm ready now. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Is to not rejoice not doing, but rejoice in the truth. So when you see something bad, say no. Zaki. Sorry.
Okay. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you had fun, because we know we had fun. We hope you learned something new and that you can really apply this stuff to your life. Our challenge for you guys this week is to speak up when you see people doing things that aren't right. The only opinion that matters is God's opinion of you. And God is all about the truth. And so we also want to challenge you to rejoice in that truth, in the truth of God, the truth of Jesus. So find ways to celebrate God's truth in your everyday life. Well, we hope you...
No, we already did that.
Yeah. See you soon!
You.
See you... Okay. See you... Oh. 3, 2, 1. See you soon! Okay, go to the bathroom and leave. Oh no, it's Zoom. No, it's...
I already did that.
We're done.
See you soon!
Oh no!
It was a wee little man. A wee little man was he. Have you ever had that dream, you know, that you could do, that you wish you can spit it out, honey.
You could do anything? Have you never seen that video? I'm appalled.
Zacchaeus was a wee little man, a wee little man was he. He climbed up to a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree. And he said,
Zacchaeus, do you come down?
for I'm going